Have you ever heard of something but you need to see it to believe it? Well, that's what motivated us to make a video for you today. Today we're going to be looking at the changing tide. Now welcome to Geography Plus, where today we're going to be looking at the changing water levels. Now when we talk about tide, you often might think about water. And yes, you're right. What's a tide, you may ask? Well, sure. This is the rise and fall in sea levels due to the gravitational pull of the moon on the earth. Now, for this experiment, we used a few materials you can actually find in your home. We used some old scrap metal you can find outside, in a junkyard, wherever. We used an old broomstick, some printing paper, and a few pieces of clear tape. Now, why don't you journey with us to see how it all played out? See you there. For our experiment, we headed to a coastline in Gosport, south of England, but was immediately met with challenges due to the wet and unstable ground. Nonetheless, we were determined and we managed to plant 2 flags approximately 80 meters apart. As you're watching, pay close attention to the direction in which the river is flowing. It's currently flowing into the sea, but this will change as the tide rises. Thank you for sticking with us thus far. When we checked our weather app, the tide was projected to change at 3:30 in the morning. Now we got to the site at 5:30 a.m. Now we're just going to show you a 2-minute time lapse of all our hard work for 2 hours, what it is we have experienced. We hope you enjoy. in the video, we saw where the river was flowing towards the sea. But with the rising tide, we're seeing now where gravity is allowing the river to flow in the opposite direction. Now guys, this is the final piece of our puzzle as we conclude our experiment. At approximately 7:30 a.m. when we decided to conclude our finding, you can clearly see in the video that both our flags were covered by the changing tide, which were planted 80 meters apart. Not only was it covered, but the water continued to come in shore, covering around 100 meters in total. Now, this video is just to show you the extent in which high tide and low tide are possible. But never mind, we will be exploring in future videos what it is that may cause high tide and low tide. Stay tuned.